Hi guys, welcome to this video. In this video we will discuss about how you can move a database using the detach and attach operation in SQL Server. So before we proceed ahead, I would request you guys to please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. There is a subscribe button below this video. Click on that subscribe button. It will give you a bell icon. Click on that bell icon. Select all notifications to get notifications regarding all my future videos. Alright, let me give you 5 seconds to do that. After that I will move ahead. Alright, so I hope you have subscribed by now. Let me move ahead. And there are some points to remember while watching this video. Please watch this video till the end to gain better clarity of the concept. And if it's possible for you, please watch this video twice to gain better clarity and understanding, or as many times as you like. And perform any exercises in your test and lab environments only. Do not touch any production environment or production databases. And we would like to know your thoughts regarding our videos, so please do share your comments, feedback, suggestions with us, any requirements, any day-to-day experiences with SQL Server, any situations where my content has helped you somewhere. You can discuss about that. And apart from that, I have created some of the playlists for you to watch. Some of them are database design, tables, business continuity, indexing, performance tuning, and integration services playlist. This video belongs to the database design category. We have more than 61 videos in that category. I think we should have more. The counts are not updated yet. The links to all these playlists are available in the video description area. So why do we create playlists for you guys? Because it's an effective way to learn. So if you want to learn any particular topic, like if you want to learn the database design area, so these are domains basically. So if you want to learn into database design area, what I would suggest is go to the SQL Server database design playlist and watch out all the videos from starting till the end. All the videos, 60, 70, 100, no matter how many number. So in order to master that particular area, you should watch all the videos under that playlist. Now apart from that, I have more than 200 videos posted on my channel, and my channel page link is given here, also given in the video description area. Now let's come back to today's topic, which is moving a database using detach and attach operation in SQL Server. So let me take you to notes. Alright, so today we are covering moving a database using detach and attach operation. Alright. So basically this topic describes how you can move a detached database to another location and reattach it to the same or to different server instance in SQL Server. However, the recommendation is that you move the databases by using the alter database planned relocation procedure instead of using detach and attach. So basically this is the general way to detach and attach. We should use the alter database statements to perform the attach and detach operation. Basically not detach and attach operation. Basically, let me write that down. I have not written that. So let me write and then describe it to you. So the best way is not to do attach and reattach. Detach and attach should not be the ideal way. But the recommendation that you move your databases. So if you want to move your databases, you should be using the alter database command instead of detaching it and reattaching it. So alter database planned relocation procedure. You should be doing that instead of using the detach and attach operation. Alright. So this is the recommendation. It's a general recommendation that you should be following every time. So unless absolutely necessary to do a detach and reattach, you should prefer doing the alter database statement to move out the files. Maybe on the same server or to other servers, whatever. Alright, now there's another recommendation. Let me highlight it with some color. You should not attach or restore databases from unknown or untrusted sources, because such databases could contain malicious code, and this code might execute unintended T-SQL code or could cause errors by modifying the schema or physical database structure. So we shouldn't be attaching or restoring databases from unknown or untrusted sources. Please keep this in mind, as they can execute malicious code. But there may be, if you still want to attach or restore those databases, what we would suggest is, so before you use such kind of database from an unknown or untrusted source, we would recommend running the dbcc checktb command. So this is the command dbcc checktb on the database, specifically on a non-production server. Do not restore or attach a database on a production server directly, but instead first test that database using the dbcc checktb command on the non-production server. And also examine any codes by examining the stored procedure or any other user-defined code in functions in the database. So once you are confirmed totally that this database is not doing anything weird or malicious, then yeah, you can definitely attach it to your system or the SQL Server instance. Now let's discuss steps to move database by using the detach and attach. It's a So we have basically three-step process. So first we detach the database, then we move the detached files, specifically the data file and log file, to the new location. Now there is some theory under the second step, so let me take you through it. So you should move log files. So this is one of the important files. So you just not only need to move the data files, but you also need to move the log files as well, even if we intend to create new log files. Maybe we have an intention of creating new log files, and maybe we just move out just the database files and ignore the log files. But that should not be the scenario, because in some cases, reattaching a database file or the primary database file requires its existing log files as well. So this is a requirement. Therefore, always keep a detached log files. So you should always keep detached log files until the database has been successfully attached without them. So ideally you should keep those log files in a detached manner unless your database has been successfully attached without them or just with the primary data file. Now, if you try to attach a database without specifying the log file, so what happens if we try to just attach a database without specifying the log file? The attach operation basically in the background looks for the log files in its original location. So what attach operation will do, it will look for the log files in the original location. And if the copy of log file still exists at its original location, that copy gets automatically attached. Even if you don't want to use that copy, it will get attached, right? Because at the time of attach operation, it will look for the log files usually at its original location. And to avoid using this original log file, you need to specify so there are two options. You either specify the path of the new log files, or maybe you can remove the original copy of the log file if you want new log files to be created. So after copying to the new location. So you should still keep the copy, alright, of the original log file. You can keep it somewhere else, not in the original path, but you should keep a copy. Alright, and try to attach the database file without that. Maybe specify the path of the new log file, or if you don't have a path to a new log file, then yeah, let's see what system does. But ideally you should have a backup of the previous log file in that detached manner. Now step 3 is to attach the copied files. So let me take you through the procedure. So this will be a practical, so be ready for that. So what we will do in this example or in this tutorial is we will make a copy of the AdventureWorks 2022 database with a new name, My AdventureWorks. Alright. So database is AdventureWorks DW 2022. What we will do, we will make a copy of it into My AdventureWorks. So earlier I had done this practical, but that video got corrupt. So let me perform that practical again. So let me delete this database altogether. Okay. And there are options during the deletion: delete, backup, and restore history. For this database, we have not taken any backup and restore, so I think it's okay to delete the history information and close any existing connections if we have to this database. So if we talk about the database files, I have not deleted it yet. So let me show you. If you go to properties, its files are stored in this location. C drive MySQL Server, right? And it is using one of the transaction logs from some other location. You see, there were there was also one more file used by this system, right? So let's see. Let's remove this entry from the database, not using this file. So we have only primary and log file at present because I do not want that particular file to be deleted. I want only these files which are in my SQL Server folder to be deleted. So I've removed that. So it is not allowing me to do so. So it is not allowing us to even remove that file because that is not empty. But yeah, let me go ahead and just do a drop operation. Let's see what happens after that. So it has files in this location. So it's in C drive, MySQL Server. It has two files. So these files should get removed if I do a drop operation. So right click on the database and do a delete, and yeah, close existing connection and do a drop operation. So the database is dropped and files are now gone. All right. And let's see, the database is gone now. So it was a copy of this database, and let me see if the files still exist. So it has removed that file as well, right? Maybe it was being used by this database, but it has removed that file. So you should be very careful. This is my test environment, so that is okay, but you should be careful because generally doing a drop operation delete all the database and log files. So earlier this database was also using that particular file which I showed you earlier, but it is now also removed. All right, when we perform the drop operation, and the entry is removed from here as well because the file does not exist. All right, so now the database is just using two files, and I will show you how to copy this database into the same system with a different name. So in order to do that, what we need to do is, let's see. So we need to execute certain statements, right? So let's execute a new query. And first of all, what we are doing is we are detaching the AdventureWorks 2022 database by executing the following SQL statements. So we need to be in the master database first. So you need to type that. After that, you need to type go. After that, you need to type the following command. You can type that along with me. So execute. There's a stored procedure for detaching the database. So first operation was detaching the database as per the notes. So this is the operation I'm performing, step 1, right? Let's go back. And sp detach db is the stored procedure to do the detachment, and we are passing the parameter, db name is the parameter, and we are passing on the value for AdventureWorks 2022 so that it can be detached. Let's do AdventureWorks 2002 detachment. Okay, and let's put go. Okay, let's execute this command for database to get detached from the system. So once it is detached, this will be removed. This database will be removed. So let's execute this. You will not see the database over here once it's detached. So I've executed the command. So it is saying that it does not exist. So alright, this database does not exist. I had already removed. So first of all, let me go ahead and detach it so that we can perform our operation. So let me attach the database. I should have the files. So let's do an add. So in order to attach, right click on the databases, and there's an attach option. If you have the database file, so I had left the database files. So at AdventureWorks, we have this file, and along with that we have, let's see what other files we have. We have primary data file. Log files are not showing over here. So yeah, let's attach the MDF. They are data files. So if I'm attaching this file, it is giving details for 3 files. But if we take a look at this file does not exist because it is deleted when I performed the delete of drop of that particular database. It got deleted, right? So I was looking at add, right, and it's not showing me that particular file which is having an NDF extension, right? It is not there. I can go to that location as well if you like, but that file shouldn't be present. Maybe it's present, but let's see. I don't know. So what is the file? It was with the name transactions. So we don't have that file. That file got dropped with the dropping of that particular database. So you should be very careful while dropping any databases, right? You should check what all file it has, and it will delete all the files. So you see the status here? It is saying not found. So ideally, this entry should be removed. It is not even giving me option to remove that because this does not exist. So this should not get restored. So alright, let me try to attach it. One of the file is missing. Let's see if it causes any problems or not. But yeah, let's try that. So error occurred now, right? Because we don't have that file, right? So let me see how can I perform this operation. So maybe I have backup of AdventureWorks database. So let me do certain items. Let's delete these files maybe, or maybe okay. Let's download AdventureWorks 2022 database backup file. Maybe I should already have it in the downloads folder. Let's see if we have the backup file. So I don't have it. No, AdventureWorks database file, we don't have it. So let me download it because it is required for a restore. So you can find that file on the, so we will find the backup file. So we can type this AdventureWorks 2022 download. So you will be able to, there's a sample database from Microsoft, so you can definitely download the files. So this is the backup file for the OLTP databases. This is what we want. So click on that. It will download the file simply, I think so. So it has downloaded the file into the, so it is still downloading. Let me pause the video till the time it's downloading the file. We will restore the backup of this file. Alright. So let's go ahead and see. So guys, as the backup is downloading over here, right? Maybe we can delete the files, so those are not required anymore, right? I think so. So let's let's go to that location once again. So it's on the C drive. I think I had copied it. Yeah, data. So data warehouse is separate. So AdventureWorks and what the other file is, log file. AdventureWorks to log file. Let me delete these both because the backup will contain these files. So let me remove them. So these are removed now. I will try to restore this backup. That would automatically create the files, and we will check the number of files after restore. How many files this database is using. So I think that database file was later on added by me during one of the practicals, the transactions one. But yeah, let's see. It's about to download in 30-40 seconds. Alright, in the meantime, let's go to SQL Server and perform a restore operation for the database AdventureWorks 2022. So let's do a restore database and let's pick up a device and file we need to add. So it should be in the downloads folder. So we have backup file over here, right? In the backup. So there's no need for downloading the backup AdventureWorks 2022 backup file. So we can simply restore it from this file, right? There was no need to download the file because backup folder contains all the backup files you had used earlier. So let's restore this backup. Let's do. So we see this backup over here, right? The full database taken on certain date. It's from 23/5/2023. Alright, let's do a restore operation. So database is now restored, right? And let's see how many files are being used by, let's do a refresh first. So let's do a refresh on database, and this is database we have restored. Go to properties and check how many files it is using by default. So by default it comes with 2 files, right? Now let me perform our practical as we have database ready. So Okay, let's go ahead with the activities. So I've triggered a new query against the AdventureWorks 2022 database, although this should not be the database you should start with. So you should be in the master database first before performing the detach operations. So you need to use the execute stored procedure, and the stored procedure for detaching is sp detach, and db is the stored procedure, and we will get the db name parameter, and which is the value for the AdventureWorks 2022 database. Let's take that and use the go command. Let's execute this batch of statements. So they should execute fine. Now this database is detached, and if you refresh the databases section, you will not find that. So AdventureWorks 2022 is disappeared. Alright. Now what we will do, we will copy the original database files which are here. These two are the ones which were being used. So let's do a copy of this, and I had created a folder on C drive. So if you do not have, please create the folder. So I've created my SQL Server folder for this, and I will paste this file here. I'm copying and pasting. So what I want is my new database with the new name must be using these files. Alright. And alright. Now let me attach the files. I've copied the files. Let me attach the files. So we are already in the master database over here, so I'm not writing use master go. But instead what I'm just doing is using the create database statement. We are creating a new database, and we will use these two files. So create database, and my new database will be my AdventureWorks, and we give parameters. So let's create it on. We need to specify the file names. We are creating it on. So the first file name will be file name equals. Let's give the path from here. So it will be this path. So MySQL Server. The name of the file is, the first file is AdventureWorks 2022 MDF. So let's name that file AdventureWorks 2022 MDF. This is the first file. Now put a comma. Give me a second, guys. Okay, after that you need to close the bracket here once you give the first file reference, and put a comma. And similarly we need to give the second file reference in the same set of brackets. So do start and close brackets, and give the location for another file name which will be the log file name. So it starts with this and ends up in the underscore log .ldf. This is the file, and in the end what we will do, we will mention the for attach keyword, because these files are for attaching. And I hope we are fine, and this is the extra bracket which is not required. Alright, so both individual items are within their own bracket pairs, so we are okay. And for attach keyword is for attaching these files into a new database, my AdventureWorks. So let's do that. Files are attached now. If we refresh the databases section, we will see the AdventureWorks, my AdventureWorks database, which is using files from the original AdventureWorks 2022 database. So guys, we are done with this practical. I have just shown you how you can detach one particular database, copy its file, maybe on another system. We have done it on the same system, but yeah, you can copy it on another system. And in the same way, you can create a database to attach them from a particular location. You specified the name of the actual data file and the name of the log file with the new location, and do a for attach operation. And for detaching, you need to do this operation as using the stored procedure sp detach db. So I hope you understand the content of this video. If not, please watch this video again. And I'm done here, and let me go back. So alright, we are done with this video, and in case you need the PDF copy of the notes if you have not written during the video, you can send me an email. It would be on a paid basis, so I'm charging 25 INR for a page of notes. So for 4-page note, it would be 100 rupees for a 4-page note PDF. And once I receive your request, do mention the title of the video for which you want the notes in your email. And once I receive your email, I will send you the payment link, and upon making payment, you can download the notes. Alright, I'm done with the notes and done with the video as well. So guys, if if you are new to this channel or if you are watching this channel from long time but not yet subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and do so right away. There's a subscribe button below this video. Click on that subscribe button. It will give you a bell icon. Click on that bell icon. Select all notifications to get notifications regarding all my future videos. And also guys, please like this video. There's a like button below this video. If you really like this video, please click on the like button. And also do share your comments with us. Any comments, feedback, suggestions, requirements, any day-to-day experiences with SQL Server, and any situations where my content has helped you somewhere, you may let us know about that. We would love to hear your stories and eagerly wait for them. And also guys, if you have a huge network of friends, please go ahead and share my videos with them, and also ask them to join my channel if you feel that my videos can make a difference in their life. Yeah, please go ahead and ask them to join my channel. And I thank you so much for your time on this video today guys, and you have a wonderful day ahead.